Yeah, that's a beautiful way of closing that theme and opening the next one, which is the refugees. It was an extremely important theme to Benjamin. And I think it was Sheeba who told me, he told you that, Sheeba, didn't he? That you said he was one of the first person in the UK who started to fight for the refugees. Do you want to add something to that? Please welcome Sheeba on the stage for me.
Give thanks everyone and welcome. Thank you so much for coming out to celebrate my wonderful brethren. Benjamin is someone that I grew up with, and he always had that special something about him that we didn't even know how special. As time grew, it came out and it was officially recognized that this was a man of humanity and love. So I work at a law center, and my colleague who does immigration, when she realized that Benjamin and I were friends, she just mentioned to me how much she loved and respected him, because she said he was the first person in the UK that she knows of who actually took on the plight of the refugee children, recognized their needs, recognized the journey they'd been on, and he wrote a book called Refugee Boy or Refugee Child. I think it was boy, but my colleague Anna actually alerted me to the fact that Benjamin had the foresight to recognize and to see the need of another set of humanity that ones who live here might not even have recognized. But that was the beauty of Benjamin. He was such a humane, loving and passionate human being, and he was like that as a child. That just grew as he got older. The refugees that he recognized are just a part of the picture. Those of us who knew him really well knows all the things that he did behind the scenes in terms of helping people to rehabilitate, helping people to acknowledge who they were, to be conscious of who they were. And the main thing about him that all of us experienced is the fact that even when he got big and famous, he always had time for everyone. He really took time out, like he did for that poet who was here earlier.
Christian, yeah.
That wasn't a one-off, that's Benjamin. He did take time out for people. He had time, love, and compassion for everyone. For someone who faced so much racism and bad treatment from Babylon during growing up, one would expect some bitterness, even a little bit of racism, but he had none of that. He loved everyone. He saw people, looked for the best in them, and then drew that best out. He was a positive light, an example. For me personally, I feel very honored to have known him. And the times that we shared, the advice that he used to give me, the fact that I could pick the phone up and get a honest, sincere opinion from him over difficult things, I felt I was very honored. And the fact that he was taken from us so early makes one even acknowledge, respect, and favor the goodness that we shared in him in life. So the legacy goes on. And the legacy will be twofold, because as well as his skills and his professional achievements, those of us who knew him as a boy growing up have that legacy of one of our own, being not just skilled and talented, but being full of love. The Rasta Livity is about love. It's about oneness. But not everyone actually lives it. They speak it. Benjamin lived it. I can honestly say he lived it. So I'm honored. I give thanks for the time together. And I pray that his legacy will live on, even when we are no more. But good works tend to live on. So here's to Benjamin. Big up yourself, brethren. May your spirit dwell within I and I always. And that love of poetry, of the spoken word, of people that you came and show us, may we all draw strength from that and follow your example. And give thanks to Anik for taking time out to recognize our dear brethren. Thank you, Annie.
You are so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sheeba. It's so precious to have the testimony of somebody who has known Benjamin personally. I have never met him, ever. I mean, I love him to bits. It's just an